So we'll start on our backs and we'll just start moving and grooving from there. I have my phone handy to keep track of time because Jeff's mom is in town and today is her last day. She's going to be leaving this evening. So we're going to go to the beach because we live in Florida and we do that now. So as you are getting comfortable on your back, grab a strap, have that handy, and we'll just start there. Lay on down. Notice how it feels to just bring your back on the ground. Let your legs go long and arms reach back. Just start with a nice big stretch as we like to do. Point your toes, make fists, squeeze your facial muscles, and spread those fingers and pull the toes towards your head so you kind of flex at the feet. Pull the toes into the midline and out, feeling inside the hips a little bit there. Take a deep breath, feel the ribs open, that back arch a little, and exhale, just relax. Bring your arms by your side. Your hands can rest on your body with your elbows heavy, or just let your arms be by your side. Knees can bend if you want to, or let them stay long. Perhaps the knees open wide and the bottoms of the feet connect here, or the opposite, knees can touch and the feet open wider. And so maybe try out a couple positions and figure out what feels most comfortable for you to just pause into stillness and narrow your awareness onto your breath. If it feels nice, and if you haven't already, allow your eyelids to shut down. You start to notice the breath moving under your hands. If you're starting to elongate your breath, maybe you're just noticing it. Work out any kinks here, right? Tuck the shoulders. And then let's exhale everything out. Do an open mouth exhale and just press things out. Anything unwanted, energy, just oxygen, whatever. Seal your lips, breathe in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath there for a moment. Maybe you sip it up a little bit and you try to intentionally relax the face and jaw. And through your nose, we'll exhale now for 4, 3, 2, 1. Intentional breath right away. Inhale again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling full there, a little bit of a pause and the softening of the body. And then exhale through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it out. Inhale again. 4, 3, 2, 1. A little pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Feel your core contract. 1. Push it out. Inhale again. 4. Pause, hold, and soften. Exhale. 4. Pause, hold, and soften. Inhale again through the nose. Feel the pelvic floor soften as your thoracic diaphragm is opening up, stretching inside, pausing at the top, feeling full. Through your nose, exhale for 4. Toning the pelvic floor, feeling your navel center pull down and those ribs contract, tightening in. Hold it out. Inhale again, 4. Pause there. Exhale, 4. Pause there. Inhale, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4. And just 3 more rounds here, and maybe you're inviting Ujjayi breath in now. Keep it going at your own pace, hearing that number in your mind as you're breathing in and out. So again, inhaling 4 and exhaling 4. A little pause between the in and the out breath. And a little pause between the out and the in breath. A couple more. Once you're empty and you hold it out for a moment, let a natural breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Relax around the edges of your body. Maybe do a little wiggle around to release any extra tension that crept in. And wherever your knees are, let's straighten them out again. So legs go long, arms reach back, do a big stretch. Wiggle the hips a little this time, wiggle the shoulders a little bit this time. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Pull that right knee into your chest and we'll hold on to it. You can hold it under your thigh or over on that shin. Tuck your shoulders under you and try to lengthen your neck as you could lift your head, look at your knee so your chin is tucked in, and then draw that head back down. Squeeze your right knee in, maybe a little out to that right shoulder and in and out a little bit. And yeah, circle that ankle. It could feel really nice. Rolling in both directions. Okay, let's twist, pull that leg over to the left just for a nice morning twist. Right arm reaches to the right, deep breath here. Big exhale, try to empty out. Pull your navel in, root that right shoulder down, and just another breath. All right, bring yourself onto your back again. Reach that leg straight up to the sky. Hold it by the calf or the knee. Circle the ankle around. Okay, connect and just think about that left leg. Strengthen that left leg. Reach through the center of your left arch. Inhale here, point your right toes up. And as you exhale, lift your head and your shoulders up. So now your hands could maybe walk down that leg a little more and your arms could even go straight. And then look at your belly button and try to pull your ribs towards your hip points and see if you could lift a little more. Another full breath. Pull the belly down as you're exhaling. Pull on that leg. One more here. And then bend the knee again. Drop your head and shoulders. Squeeze that knee to your chest. Bend your left knee. Plant that foot on the floor and cross your right ankle over that left thigh for figure 4 here. Your right hand can push into the right knee and rock right and left. Notice the lower back and your sacrum. Get a nice little bit of pressure on those muscles. Deep breath in and out. And then pause at the center. Lift that left foot. Pull those legs in towards you and hold behind that left leg. Really just easing ourselves into this nice deep hip stretch here. Rock a little right, rock a little left. Tuck the shoulders, lengthen your neck again. Another breath. Keep your legs close in towards you. Grab your right ankle and right knee with your hands and roll to your left. So keep yourself in that shape with your legs and you roll over onto the left, reach your right arm out to the right. And now your right knee can push away from you here. Now opening into that outer right hip, take a deep breath into that side of the body. And an exhale out. Okay, we'll roll on our back again. Drop that left foot, straighten that right leg up, circle the ankle. Now contract your core, push that lower back down, bend your right knee so your shin's parallel to the floor and your knees over your hip, and let that left knee come up and meet that right leg. So both calves are parallel to the ground. You can kind of hide your toes so that you don't really see them. Keep your core pressing down. Reach your arms forward, hovering over the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your head and your shoulders up. Again, trying to like touch those bottom ribs to hip, front hips. Hide those toes. Deep breath in. Shoulders on the back, and then start to pump your arms up and down here. Every exhale, could you lift your shoulders off the floor a little bit more? Keep it breathing. Nice and slow, long breaths. Trying to lift a little more, almost trying to touch those ribs to hips. Squeezing that belly in. Couple more here. Building a little bit of heat. Keep those knees right over those hips. And then we'll drop down, hug the knees into your chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Rock right, rock left. Now we'll release the right leg onto the floor and keep a hold of that left shin or under that thigh. Reach forward through that front arch, that right arch, and move your left knee a little out to the shoulder, into the midline, and keep moving as your body wants you to. Add circles of the ankle, scrunching and spreading your toes. Find your breath here. Try not to forget about breathing and breathe intentionally throughout this whole practice. All right, and then slowly, right hand takes this left leg over to the right side, roll onto your right side. That left arm to the left side. And just a nice little humble twist. So trying not to go too far, too fast. Breathe in, let those muscles in the twist expand. As you breathe out, feel that left shoulder pull towards the floor. Couple more here. Relax your jaw, let your gaze go left. One more. Good, and then on your back we go. Pull that left leg in. Good. Pull, let's straighten up that leg to the sky. Hold behind the calf or your knee. Circle the ankle around. Point and flex, and then we'll point. Then start to engage that right leg. Okay, take a breath. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders. Let your elbows extend as you reach your arms down that left leg, pointing those toes to the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, lift more. And at the same time as you're lifting, you're gently pulling on the leg, but you're lifting with the strength of your core helping you lift versus just pulling on the leg to help you lift. Elbows can be a little wider to broaden the chest. Hug the core in. Now we're going to float that right leg here. Okay, point those right toes. Inhale, keep your head and shoulders lifted. Switch your legs. And exhale, pull that right leg in as the left leg extends. Go slow here. Inhale, switch the legs. Exhale, extend and lift a little more. Lift that chin up towards the shin. Inhale and switch it. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale and switch it. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, switch. Reaching through those toes. Inhale, switch. Good. And then we'll pause. Drop that right foot, drop your head and shoulders, bend the left knee, bend your right knee, plant that right foot on the floor and cross your left ankle over the right thigh. And then just stay here, push the left knee away, rock a little right, rock a little left, noticing any differences on your back on this side. Which side felt like you could feel that lower back a little bit more? For me, it was when my right leg was crossed over. I just feel it a little bit of some tightness around the sacrum for me today. Okay, pause at center, lift that right foot, grab behind that right thigh, and tuck your shoulders, lengthen the neck. Find yourself in this nice deep hip stretch. Rock a little right and left. Find your breath. Okay, and then release your grip from behind the leg, grab your knee and ankle. Keep your knees close to your chest as you twist to the right. Then we'll drop that left foot down, relax your outer right leg, and then the left arm extends to the left side. Your right hand can hold onto that left ankle, keeping it close as the knee, your left knee, presses forward and away from you. Deep breath here. Nice deep breath out. Another one. Getting into our hips a little bit here, lower back, hamstrings, really just opening up into that lower part of the body right now. We'll get into the upper body too and invite some twists in as well, which we are already inviting in. And so we'll revisit these shapes in different postures. Okay, slowly come back onto your back, right foot to the floor. Okay, release your left knee right on top of that left hip. Contract your abdomen right away. Calf goes parallel to the floor, not too high up, parallel. Keep your core engaged, lift that right knee. So both knees are right over your hips. And let's bring your palms right onto those thighs. Press your knees forward so your arms are straight. Tuck your shoulders under you and root that lower back into the floor. And then try to hide your toes. So if you're trying to look forward and your neck is long, you can't quite see your toes. Now every exhale, push those knees into your hands and push your hands into those knees and root your spine down. And not every exhale, but actually the entire time, keep that connection of hands pushing into legs, legs pushing into hands. And with every exhale here, feel your core press into that back a little bit more. Try to prevent your ankles from going any higher. Feel a little bit of heat building, strengthening in that abdomen, working as hard as you want to here as your hands are pushing into your legs. Legs are pushing back into those hands. Keep your back down. 2 more breaths. One more here. And release, pull your knees in. Rock side to side, let it go. Let it go. Let your knees open apart and slide those arms to the inside of your legs, holding onto your shins, and rock a little side to side here, getting to those inner thighs a little here. All right, let's rock up and down the spine now. And I have a little knot on my sweatshirt, so I'm just gonna be mindful about that. So hold your lower or your behind legs, pull on those legs, pull yourself all the way up. If there's any obstruction behind you, just be mindful of that. Maybe go to the right of the spine and back up, pausing, maybe hovering those feet to the left of the spine and back up. Try to pull the chest forward, elbows can open wide, and do a couple more here. Try not to go all the way up towards those shoulder blades. So you feel a nice opening in the back. Okay, and then we'll pause here in boat pose, Navasana. Lift those calves parallel. Lift your chest a little and hug in the navel. And now our arms can slowly reach forward. Roll the shoulders on the back. Maybe your arms open a little wider to really broaden across the chest. Squeeze your knees towards each other. Soften your jaw and your eyes. Feel stable here. Find that stability running through the whole body to keep balance right here on your sacred sacrum. Another big breath. We're going to cross the legs in the opposite cross than what we're used to. Coming to a cross-legged seat. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Walk your hips back. And then reach halfway forward. Pausing there. Pull the shoulders into your back pockets. You contract those lats. Take a breath. Left hand's going to come down, planting that palm down. Right arm's going to reach up. Now push away from that left hand as you reach your right arm up and twist here. Inhale. And exhale. Now, right arm's going to reach forward. Keep your core strong. Right arm, upper arm is by that ear. And then we lift that left arm. Inhale, extend the heart forward. Exhale, right hand down. Rotating your chest to the left. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rotate, rotate. Maybe the gaze goes slightly back. Another breath. Try to pull the right shoulder down into your back pocket too. Good. And then left arm kind of brings us forward. So start to reach again halfway forward with that left arm. Our gaze goes down to that right hand reaches forward. Big breath, extend, and then fold over both of those legs. Let your hands reach down to the floor. Let your head drop down too. And then rock a little right and left. Okay, walk your hands back in towards you. Roll the shoulders on your back. Let's bring our hands behind us. Tent the fingertips facing your seat. Bend through those elbows a little. Squeeze those elbows together. Broaden your chest as you arch your spine. Open your heart up to the sky as you look up. Big breath. Feel the heart lift to the sun. And an exhale. Okay, release. Arms sweep to the sky. In breath. Meet your palms together. Bring them to your heart center. Close your eyes along the way. Nice tall back body. Heart to thumbs, thumbs to heart. Take a moment and think of an intention here for yourself. And release your hands. Scoot your feet out of the way. Let's come onto hands and knees. Finding tabletop position. So fingers are nice and wide here. Tuck your toes. Press your hips to your heels. Just bounce up and down a little on those feet. Move a little right. Move a little left. We're going to do nice big circle sweep movements. So sweep to the right. Come up towards the wrists. Over to the left. Left hip towards the heel. Nice scrunch on those toes. And then keep going around a nice big circle. And then think about contracting your abdomen this whole time, pulling that navel up towards the lower back. Try not to let anything kind of droop down. Switch directions when you want to. Other direction, really emphasize opening through the shoulders and neck here too. You find a little cruise of the ear to shoulder as you sweep forward and other ear to shoulder as you sweep back. Okay, tabletop position, untuck your toes, little tiny tap. Okay, let's walk our hands a tiny little bit forward. Okay, walk your knees a tiny little bit back. Okay, and from here, bring your shoulders now over your wrists. So you kind of come out of the hinge in the hips. So we're in a straightish line from knees towards shoulders. Inner elbows point forward. Inhale as you bend those elbows. Coming down. Exhale, press back up. Core is strong. Inhale, lower, nice and slow. Exhale, even slower, come back up. Okay, that was 2. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, coming down, chin out of chest, gaze a little forward. Exhale, come back up. Good, 2 more. Inhale, elbows squeezing in, exhale. So before we even go back, pull the shoulders on your back and then lower down. Okay. And what I meant by before we go back, I mean, before we go down, pull your shoulders on your back, elbow squeeze in, and then we bend to lower, come back up into child's pose. We go hips to heels, drop the arms and the head, take a breath. Okay, back up to tabletop position. Separate your knees hip distance. Let's drop the belly down as you pull your chest forward. Come up with the knees as you exhale into your downward facing dog, hips lift high. Start to pedal the legs right away. Bend the right knee, then the left knee. Relax the back of your neck. Look at those space between those toes. Alternate the bend, really feel into the heels and calves, getting a nice little stretch. Connect with those hands, thread the fingers, root the upper knuckles of the palms down. Walk your hands back, a handprint. Boom, boom. Shorter distance, grab the right outer shin or knee with your left hand. Bend that left elbow and push away from the right hand as you look underneath your right armpit. Another breath here. And then release that left hand to the floor. Switch sides. Push away from the left hand. Grab the outer left shin with your right hand. Elbows bent. Pull, pull, pull on that leg. Look under that left armpit and push away from that left hand. Deep breath. Twist it. Pull it. One more. Okay, release that right hand. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Forward folding back here. Grab your elbows. Nod yes and no. Push your heels out a little more. Sway side to side. Nod yes, nod no. Let's drop our arms down. Roll all the way up to standing, reaching your arms to the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hands to hips. Open your feet as wide as your mat, pointing your toes out, heels in. Do a little plie, bend those knees and sweep those arms up. As you exhale, palms connect, hips go back as we bend the knees and sink into a low yogi squat. Elbows to knees, lift your heart to thumbs. Deep breath, soften the pelvic floor. Exhale and pull and tone that pelvic floor and your thoracic diaphragm. Do that twice more. Inhale, we soften and open. Working our deep lower core muscles. Exhale. One more here. Hands come down, come into a forward fold as your hips go up. Drop your head down, arms down. Hands to shins, lift halfway, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, and as little steps as you can. 1, 2, 3. Reach those hips up. Press your chest to thighs. Inhale to plank pose. Pause in your plank pose. We're going to come to side plank. Option 1 is to drop your left knee down and come into a supported. Otherwise, if you're feeling it, roll over to that left outer foot. The right foot can be right in front of the left toes, and then that left arm comes up. Open up, or your right arm, that's totally fine. Shoulders on the back, lean your head back, and then reach that top arm towards the front of the room. Elongating that side body, lift your hips up, take a breath. Okay, lift that top arm up to the sky again. As you exhale, thread it under you between the ankle and the wrist, or the knee and the wrist. Look back, come back up. Inhale, reach to the sky, look up. Exhale, thread it between. Inhale, up again. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, reach to the sky. Come forward with that arm, drop it down to plank pose. Shift over to the other side. Left knee down or your left outer foot. Right arm to the sky. Roll the shoulders under your back. Circle around that right wrist and then extend it all the way to the front of the room. Take a breath. Strong legs, strong glutes. Press your hips forward. Lean your head back. Lift the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, bring it under you. Thread between the wrist and knee or ankle. Look back as you do that. Inhale, reach up to the sky again. Exhale and thread it. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Strong in the core, working these obliques. Inhale, come to the sky with that hand. Reach forward. Drop it down to your plank pose. Stiff as a board in your plank. Shift your body weight forward, chaturanga. Go slow all the way down. Cobra. Pull the shoulders back, pull the hands back, lift the chest and head. Exhale, come back down. Press into your plank pose or onto those knees into downward facing dog. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Walk your hands one hand front back. Left hand reaches to the outer right leg. Grab it, maybe lower by the ankle this time. Bend that left elbow. Try to root both heels down. Strong in the core. Push away from the right hand as you look underneath that right arm. Release the left hand and switch. Right hand grabs the outer left leg. Bend that right elbow. Look underneath that armpit. Strong core. Press away from the left hand. Pull in that left leg. Come back with that right hand. Inhale. Into forward fold. Exhale. Hands to feet. Head down. Inhale. Halfway lift. Hands to shins. Extend, extend. Pause here. One at a time. Hands to hips. Elbows point up to the sky. Little bend in your knees. Pull your heart and chin forward. Gaze forward and rise to standing. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Think of your intention. Full breath in. Exhale, hands down. Open those feet as wide as your mat, toes out, heels in. Little plie, bending knees, sweep your arms up, squeezing inner thighs towards each other and glutes tight. Exhale, Balasana Low Yogi Squat. In breath, softening pelvic floor, opening our rib cage. Exhale, toning in. Shoulders pulling down the back as we do that. Again, inhale. Opening and softening. Exhale, toning. One more time. All right, hands down, hips up, forward fold, toes point forward. Inhale, halfway up, pulling your chest out of your hips, little micro bend in knees. Exhale, fold, walk into down dog. Switch your hands, that leads the way this time. And then go in as little steps as you can into your downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale to plank pose. Your right side is going to take the weight first into side plank or supported with that right knee down. Left arm comes up to the sky. Yep, you got it. Lean your head back, squeeze the shoulders on your back and press your hips slightly forward. Then reach your left arm overhead and try to arch that side body that's to the sky a little more. So your left arm is reaching down almost to the floor, hips are lifting. And then lift that arm again. Inhale, exhale, thread it under you. Squeeze that right side waist, look back. Inhale, come up again, reach to the sky. Exhale and thread it through. Inhale, sweep it up again one more time. Exhale, thread it. Great job. Inhale, reach up, reach forward, bring it down, find plank, and then to the other side. Left side, foot, left hand, right arm to the sky. And then reach it forward, lifting that right hip as high as you can as that right arm almost is reaching down. Feeling the strength in that left side waist. And then inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale to the sky again. Exhale, thread it under. One more, inhale to the sky. Exhale, thread it. Inhale up, exhale forward and down to your plank pose. Shift forward in plank, chaturanga. Maybe you pause, elbows in line with shoulders and come into upward facing dog, lifting those sides up, heart up. Into down dog is where we'll meet. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Relax the back of the neck. 2 more breaths. One more. Long spine, relaxed head. Now bend both, look forward, inhale, step both feet to the top of the mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale and fold. Relax the head, relax your arms, sway. Okay, holding opposite elbows. Open your feet a little wider than hips. We're going to keep our elbows here technically above the head, right? They're actually above our head even though we're in a fold. So sweep over to the right side, push away from your feet, keep your elbows above the head and start lifting all the way up as you kind of extend out through that left elbow to lift you. Now we're at center. Okay. And then over, side bend to the left, a little bend in knees. Reach out through that right elbow as you come down and sweep to center. Over to the right side, lifting up, extending through that left elbow as you come upright. Over to the left side. Exhale as you come down. One more time. Over the right, extending up, inhaling there, exhaling to the left, slowly coming down. Pause here at center. Relax and nod the head. And then we'll switch sides, sweep over to the left, extend out through that right elbow to help lift you like there's a string on that elbow, lifting you up to center. Side bend to the right side, and then that left elbow is being pulled down, pulling you down. And then over the left again, extending all the way upright, lifting, beautiful. Nice big windmill movements. Over the right, circling down. One more time, to the left and up. And over to the right and down. Relax the arms down, relax the head down, take an extra breath. Inhale, hands to shins, lift halfway, extending your chest forward. Exhale, plant your hands, outline that front right foot. So you might bring that foot in a little and step that left foot back. Pause here in a lunge. So high lunge, left leg staying up. Strengthen that back leg and glutes. Already start to feel your right hip hug back and hug and tone the core in. Now we'll bring your arms to reach back by your hips, palms facing down. Cover your heart and belly just over that right thigh. And again, pull your shoulders into their back pockets as you extend back towards that left heel. Keep that left heel right over the left toes. Squeeze the core. Hug the outer right hip slightly into the midline. And now just your right or just your arms reach forward, meeting your ears. Inhale, come upright. Keep that right knee bent. Bend the back knee though. Bend that back knee and get lower. Okay, now stay nice and low. Squeeze those left glutes and then start to extend that knee again. Try to lift the arms a little higher. Hug and tone the core. Full breath. Bring your arms out wide to a T. Bend your elbows, palms face forward, so you're in like a goalpost. Open up the chest as you squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your forearms and elbows in front of you. Palms connect, elbows, forearms connect, and round the spine as you come down a little bit. Now extend your spine upright, open the elbows wide, goalpost, but then squeeze and contract on the back. Okay, and then we come forward with the arms, palms, forearms, elbows meet, and we round in. Okay, again, inhale, upright, opening, contracting, exhale, curling in as we pull those arms together. Now open up again, reach your arms to the sky, meet your palms to your heart, shoulders on the back, broad chest, press forward, leaning forward with your torso. Right hand can hold the outer right thigh, left elbow to the outer right thigh. Palms can meet again, pressing into them. Open the chest to the right side of the room. Pull the shoulders in the back. Keep bending through that front right knee. Open your arms here. Left arm on the outside of that right leg, right arm to the sky. Okay, now stay with me here. Stay in this twist, facing the right side, and lift yourself up. Right arm is reaching back, left arm forward. Take a breath here. As you exhale, drop your right arm down behind you. Left arm lifts to the sky. Lean your head back, shoulders in the back. Bring your arms again parallel to the floor, right arm back, left arm forward. Okay, now right arm sweeping down as the left arm lifts, face forward, and then reach forward with the right arm, left arm back, warrior two. Good, adjust your stance, pull that right heel in, toes in a little. So front heel, back arch alignment, bend that front knee, feel that knee root to the right, warrior two. As we inhale, straighten the legs, lift your arms up to the sky. Feel your heels pull in towards each other. As you exhale, sink again into warrior two, maybe go a little lower. Inhale, pull everything in and contract, lengthening, and then exhale, rebend. One more. Inhale, contracting, pulling up. Exhale, rebend. Cartwheel to the inside of the right foot. Lift that back heel and walk your right foot out to the right. Plant your palms or fists down. Let your hips sink a little bit. Keep that left leg strong though and pull your chest forward, look up. As you exhale, straighten the right leg as you push away from that foot, round your upper spine and drop your head to look to the left foot. Bend the right knee as you inhale, sink the hips, pull the chest forward, look up. Exhale, push into the feet, round the spine. Inhale again, bend that right knee. We come up. Exhale, extend the right knee and round in. Okay, come forward, bending that right knee, drop the left knee down. Plant the left palm, inhale that right arm to the sky. Pause here, circle out that right wrist. Breathe. Now bend that left knee behind you more. Point those toes up and reach back, find that foot. Deep breath. 2 more. 1 more breath. With your exhale, release the foot from the hand if you have it there. Bring that right arm forward and down, and then move your hips back in space. Lift your right toes. Your hands are on the inside of this leg. Try to find a little bend in that right knee, enough to untuck the tailbone and pull the chest forward. And then walk your hands forward and mount to the inside of this leg. Dropping the head down. Relax your jaw and tongue in the mouth. Got another breath. And then slowly, hands come under you, rebend that front knee, pause and lift that back knee up. Okay, from here, left hand's taking the weight. Slide your right foot back like 3/4 of the way and point your toes to the right. Then rotate on that outer left foot. So you're in a side plank as the right arm is lifting, but your right foot is on the floor. Okay, take a breath. Drop your hips down, reach your right arm toward the back of the room here. Okay, and then slowly press into that left foot and the right foot to lift you up. Right arm reaches forward. Lift the right arm and drop the hips. Big side bend in that left side as you pull the shoulders in the back and keep that chest broad. Do it twice more. Press and lift up, reaching forward with that arm, and the arm lifts, and we drop the hips and reach back. Okay, 1 more time. Press and lift, and reach. Lift the arm, and drop the hips. And now, keep yourself dropped. Extend that right leg, face the back of the room, both legs long, arms come up, and forward bend over your legs to the back of the room. Drop the head down. Big breath into the back. Exhale it out. Okay, roll yourself all the way up. Left hand's gonna come back towards the front of the mat. Let's bend that left knee. Press into your right heel. Left foot, come up and circle back and into your downward facing dog. Separate your feet, separate those hands hip distance, wiggle things out, take a breath. Come forward to plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, maybe you pause, elbows in line with shoulders, into upward facing dog, squeeze those glutes. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Let it go. Okay, let's lift that right leg, bend that right knee, and just lift that hip on top of the left. Drop the right shoulder, even out the weight between both hands. All right, straighten that leg, drop it into down dog. Bring the left leg up. Bend that knee, open up that hip, feel those inner thighs, get a nice stretch. Even out the weight in hands. Straighten that leg, pull that leg forward, step between your hands, find high lunge. Okay, pause here, nice and low though, with those legs. Strengthen that back leg, squeeze those glutes, and even feel like your left or your right foot is trying to pull forward as you stamp down into this left heel, pulling this left hip back. Energize those legs to help keep your foundation strong, and then lift those arms reaching back. Hover your heart and belly over this left thigh. Tone through the abdomen, strong back leg and glutes. Next, inhale, reach your arms forward. Once they meet your ears, lift up, keeping the left knee bent, bend the back knee. Get lower. Okay, square off your hips, right hip and ribs full forward. And then extend that back leg again. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale here. Open the arms wide. Exhale, shoulders squeeze in the back. Bend the elbows, goal post. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze behind you. Exhale, round forward, elbows, forearms, hands meet, curling slightly in. Extend the spine, arms come wide and open. Inhale, exhale, curl forward. Push those arms together. Inhale, open wide again. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, open wide, reach wide. Arms come up, palms to your heart. Lean forward. As you lean forward, you're pushing away from your right foot. Twist to the left, left hand to the outer leg, right elbow to the outer knee or thigh, meeting your palms, hugging the belly in and rotating. Lean the head back slightly. Squeeze navel in. Back leg is so strong. And then our arms can open wide. Right arm to the outside, left leg, or left arm up. Keep yourself facing the left side. Lift your torso. So now your left arm is reaching back. You got it. Right arm is reaching forward. Inhale here. Left arm down to that right leg. Right arm up to the sky. Full breath. And then we come back, arms parallel to the floor. Transitioning to warrior two. Left arm circles down as the right arm lifts. And we open to the right side. Drop that right heel. Shift that left foot in. Bend that left knee. Inhale, straighten the legs. Arms come up, squeezing into midline. Exhale, rebend. Reach forward with the left, reach back with the right. Inhale, squeeze in, strong inner thighs. Exhale, rebending. One more, inhaling up. Exhale, rebending and cartwheeling down to the inside left foot. Lift the back heel, walk the left foot to the left. Palms or fists down. Hips sink a little, strong back leg though. Pull the chest forward, lift the chin, look up. Straighten through the left leg as you round the spine and pull your chin to chest. Rebend, inhale, pull and extend forward. Exhale, press into the left foot, hands, hug the belly in, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, bending, opening that chest and thoracic spine. Exhale, curling in, hugging into midline. Rebend, let the hips sink, and then we'll drop that right knee. Good. Untuck the right toes, plant that right palm or fist, left arm to the sky to twist. Shoulders in the back, just take a breath here. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, bend that right knee, reach back for the foot, or just finding the foot or not, right? Just reaching back. Try to pull the right shoulder on your back. Feel that shoulder blade literally pull down the back body. Yeah, awesome, Ashley, into your back pocket. Couple more breaths. One more. Release the foot, bring that left arm forward, both hands still on the inside leg. Move your hips back in space, lift those left toes, walk your hands back. Think about untucking the tailbone, which might find a bend in that front knee, totally good. Heart pulls forward, and then fold. Maybe your hands walk forward and you come down with the heart. Big breath. And one more. Okay, walk your hands back under you. Rebend that knee. Okay, tuck your back toes. Lift that knee up. Pause here. Slide your left foot back 3/4 of the way. Point your toes to the left side, long edge of the mat. Roll to the outer right foot. Right hand takes the weight. Left arm comes up. Okay, inhale. Exhale, drop that right hip down. Let your left arm just reach back, but notice your right shoulder might shrug forward. Roll it on your back. Keep your chest broad. Good. Press away from everything that's on the ground and lift up. Reach that left arm to the front of the room. Lift that left arm to the sky and then drop the hip. Reach back. And again, two more. Press and lift, arching that left side body up. And then lowering down, finding a nice outer right side body stretch. Press and lift and reach forward. Opening those ribs, really great for our respiratory health here. And then lower, reach back. Okay, press and lift. Bring that left hand down. Let's step it into down dog this time. Nice full breath. Sigh it out. Into plank pose, shift forward. Chaturanga, keep your chin out of that chest. Upward dog or cobra, squeeze those glutes, heart opens. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold, back of the mat. Drop down. Interlace your fingers behind the nape of your neck. Helping to release the back of the head and the neck a little more. Drop your arms. Find your feet hip distance. Bend those knees. Arms reach forward. Sink your weight into those heels. Good. Shift your weight to that left foot. Push away from it. Come to hurdler. Right leg comes up, parallel to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart to thumbs. Strong left leg. We're going to bend that left knee. Cross the ankle, right ankle over that knee. Push that knee down. And then push your hips back as your chest comes forward. Bend into that left knee more, like you're sitting in a chair again. Forearms can come down to that inner knee and shin, ankle, hands still at heart. Maybe hands come down to the ground. Relax the head. And let the weight go into that left heel. Couple more breaths. Think about toning your abdomen, finding that strength in the center of the body. Hands slowly back to heart if they're not already. Keeping that balance. Lift that right leg, thigh parallel, arms come up. Twist over to your right side, right arm back, left hand finds that leg. Lift the chest. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Arms come up as you face forward. Extend that leg. Hold it here. Strong core. Another breath. Good. Take a step forward. Come into warrior three. Push away from that right leg. Arms can reach back. Hinge at that right hip. And again, square off hips. Right hip hugs back. Left hip shaves down. So we feel those left toes pointing down. Heel level with the hip. Beautiful. Arms can reach back or forward. Extending even longer out by those ears. Take another breath. With your arms forward, drop your hands to the floor. Point the left toes, standing splits. Lift that left leg. Left hand can hold the weight. Right hand can find that right leg, pulling you closer to it. Full breath in. Big breath out. Tone the belly. Slight bend in that right knee as you release your right hand. Hands to hips, perhaps. Keep the balance. Push away from that right leg. Bring that left leg forward. Hands to heart. Great job. Cross that ankle, left ankle over the right knee. Push the hips back. Sit down. Weight in that right heel. Chest is broad. Maybe forearms down towards that inner shin. Another breath. Maybe hands towards the earth. Couple more breaths here. Tone the abdomen. One more. Keep that belly strong. Bring your hands back to your heart. Lift up. Keep the balance. Left thigh parallel. Arms come up to the sky. Twist to the left side. Left arm back, right forward. Maybe you grab that outer leg, pulling that knee in, pressing the knee into the hand. At the same time, lift the chest. Twist, twist, twist. One more here. Lift those arms, face forward. Lift that left leg as high as you can. At the same time, pull your heart towards those toes rather than leaning back. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Take a step. Warrior three. Arms reach back as the left foot takes the weight. Right arm is reaching back. Square those hips. That left hip pulls back. Right hip shaves down. Ribs are tight. Neck is long. Shoulders pull down towards the back pockets. Right heel level with the hip, reaching back through that heel. Now our arms can extend forward, reaching, outlining those ears. Reach in one long line, another full breath. Hands to the earth, standing splits, right toes point straight up. Drop the head down. Find the breath. Right hand takes the weight. Left hand grabs the leg. Always just options here. Lift, lift, lift the right leg. Tone the belly. Release the left hand. Bring your right foot next to that left foot. Walk your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Toes out, heels in. Low yogi squat. Palms to heart. Full inhale. Tone everything. Exhale. Another breath. All right, we've done a lot of strengthening in our shoulders and arms. Let's do crow pose. Palms come down. You can scoot back so you're on your mat. You can have a block out ahead of you to find the forehead to rest there. Otherwise, bring those knees high up so you can sink your torso down. Knees really squeeze high up by those armpits. Lean a little forward, lift the hips and squeeze those knees in and in. Tone the belly, look forward. Lift one foot, lift the other foot. 3 breaths. One more. And then flex those feet, land back down. Hips to the floor. Woo! Let those legs go long. Arms come up. Lift the chest. Walk the hips back. Big breath. Fold over your legs. Keep that chin tucked in. Rock side to side. Get a nice stretch down the back body. And then release those legs. Roll yourself all the way up. Bend that right knee. Hold on to that knee. Tuck your tailbone. Roll on your back. Tuck the shoulders. Rock the knee right and left. And then twist it to the left. Right arm to the right. Relax the whole left side of the body, the left leg and foot. Relax your spine. Relax the hips. Slow the breath down. Roll on your back again. Bring the knees in. Right leg long, left knee hugs. And then twist. Pull it to the right. Left arm to the left. Roll all the way over and relax in this shape. Roll on your back again. Happy baby. Lift the bottoms of the feet. Grab peace fingers around big toes or the outer feet or your outer ankles. Try to root your whole spine onto the floor, including the sacrum, even lower. Shoulders pull down too. Find any movement that your body wants. And then we'll bring ourselves into a big hug, wrapping our arms over those shins, nose up to knees. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Let the legs go long. Find any support that you'd like to here under your knees, on your body, over your eyes. Let the eyes rest closed and exhale everything out when you're ready. Inhale, fill the belly, ribs, and your chest to the throat. Sip up the breath at the top. Feel really, really full. Hold it. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Get any wiggles and jiggles out. Relax your jaw and your eyes, your hands and thumbs, your feet and ankles. Let your breath be so passive. In fact, just let go of all temptation of doing anything. And just allow yourself just a couple minutes here to do nothing, but relax more with every exhale. Let go, let go, let go. Begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Be called to mind that intention, that word that you've set at the beginning of our practice. To wriggle your toes and fingers. Notice with your eyes closed, light, or light might be shining through. And then reach your arms back and let your legs go long. Stretch, take a breath, and relax. Bend your knees, roll over to whichever side feels comfortable. Rest for a breath. Use your hands in sense of touch to come to a seat. And we'll close our practice together. Your palms at your heart, lift your heart to thumbs, take a deep breath in. An open mouth exhale. Feeling the beautiful effects of this practice this morning, setting the tone for today, letting go of things that no longer serve us, and just making room for the abundance that is surrounding us. And rub your palms to generate heat and energy in your hands, going a little quicker and faster to feel the heat and energy build. And then bring your warm palms to cup over your closed eyes, barely on your face. Take a slow breath in here. Release your hands down the face, slowly meeting your palms in front of your heart. Believe in yourself and do what you are supposed to. Appreciate yourself, enjoy yourself, and love yourself. From my heart to yours, my friends and family. Namaste.